tickles the twine. That is Joe Hernandez. Texhoma, they have one player early foul in the very nice finish for Joe Hernandez. He's got 4, and all of a sudden it's 7-6 since he came back. Down by Trayvon Bennett. Going in, and that is 3 in a row for Joe Hernandez. 3 field goals for him, 2 Joe Hernandez again. He's got 8 points, 8 straight. We are tied at 10. 15 to play. First quarter with a steal. Ball tracked down in the backcourt by Knight Megan. Comes up into that shot was blocked. And the other way, Joe Hernandez.
Texhoma number 12, Princeton,
Garber and Texhoma. It's his first personal, fourth team foul. And at the free throw line, Bishop converts the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 3. And Garber on top, 13-10. Garay on the wing right, bounce pass to Elliott. Back out to Garay. Left side, Johnny Martinez off of Greg Higgins' bench. Back out to Jose Garay. Bounce pass right corner, 3 for Elliott. Rebound is back tapped and chased down out near the timeline. And Garay has it again. Right side to Elliott. Garay top side. And there's another turnover. I've got 4 turnovers for Texhoma. 5:37 to play in the first half, and we thank you for sticking with us as we've been dealing with some issues getting on the air and then some audio issues as well, but I think we're good now. I just kept talking through the whole thing, whether you could hear me or not. I'm good at talking. I am good at talking, so now Adam, who's been doing some troubleshooting, is back with the headsets on.
Sorry, everybody.
Missed a good game so far, but we'll bring you the rest of it. 13-10, Garber leads Texhoma, 5.5 to play in the first half. And a whistle stops play and a foul. It's on Jose Garay. It's his first. And a baseline right throw in for Aiden Johnston. Nagel has it. Left side to Johnston. Johnston knocked down a couple of three-pointers in the first quarter to get Garber started. Driving right baseline is Bishop, and he'll score from 8. Solomon Bishop has 5 points, and Garber now is up by 5. 3 minutes into the second quarter. The shot blocked from behind by Johnston. Here comes Bishop. Left side, Johnston thought about the 3, but they got out and contested. Chester cut off. Right side to Mark Bishop. Bishop to the left elbow, picks up. Finding Johnston left wing. Aiden Johnston had a huge game against Laverne last week in the first round of regionals, had 25. Then he had 8 in the win over Visay on Monday.
Hit that playlist button down the very bottom. Very bottom.
Nagel nearly had the ball taken away from him. Back off to Bishop, and that is Mark Bishop with the missed shot, the empty trip for the Wolverines. Garay has it high right. Bounce pass right. There's Elliott. Garay thought about the 3. They'll work it inside. And it was Hernandez to Hernandez. The ball goes off the hands of Jerry Hernandez, but they'll say it was last touched by Garber. So a baseline left throw in for Texhoma, the Red Devils from out in the Panhandle. Elliott pulls up in the lane, little 5-footer, finds the bottom of the net. One possession game at 15-12, a little more than halfway through the second quarter. Inside Chester off the window and in. Ty Chester. His first points of the night. Makes it 17-12. This Garber team scores 68 points a game. They give up 45. Texhoma scores 60 a game, gives up 42. So pretty comparable as a three-pointer is knocked down by Grayson McGlasson. And makes it 17-15. And David Nagel with the finish. He's got 3. Makes it 19-15. Runner by Elliott. Banker, but a foul. I think it was on the drive before the shot. And it will be on Mark Bishop. It's his first. As we'll tick down to the 3-minute mark remaining in the first half. Garber by 5. 3 left side for the tie. Offensive rebound, Garay, lay it up and in. Jose Garay, the junior, gets Texhoma back to within 2. And a Empty trip for Garber. Give it back to Texhoma. A chance to tie it up with the 2, take a lead with a 3. That is Garber's 4th turnover tonight. Elliott has it out high right. He wants to drive against Bishop. And he'll draw the contact and go to the free throw line. The shot almost went down. Ty Chester just picked up his 2nd foul. Garber to get here beat Prue 95-38 in districts, in Laverne 65-50 in Visay 63-53 last Monday night, a game that you saw on Squirtle, the game of the week. They've won their last 3 in a row since they lost to 3A number 10 Purcell 72-53 at the end of the regular season. They've won 13 of 14 since they lost to Jones in the Wheat Capital tournament. Aiden Johnston just knocked down his 3rd triple of the ball game. He has 9. To make it 22-18. Ball loose and nearly a steal. Picked up by Elliott, and then he's fouled them out near the timeline. Mark Bishop will pick up his 2nd. And a sideline throw in for Texhoma.
What do you think, Sean Weibling, for helping us out tonight, too? Because
you betcha.
He averted disaster with us. It's been I guess for a minute, everybody was just getting to listen to him and I talk, too. So if we said anything out there.
I bet that was a scintillating conversation.
I wonder if they heard him scream at the end of the game. That might have been what triggered the profile to go down.
Offensive foul on Joe Hernandez. He'll pick up his 2nd. Joe's their leading scorer at 13 points a game. Averages a double-double, 13 points and 10 rebounds per contest. So Garber up by 4 with 1:45 to play in the first half. And a 3 on the right wing, nailed by David Nagel. His 2nd field goal, first 3 of the night. 25-18 the score. Elliott into the lane, kicks it into the left corner. 3 for Jerry Hernandez is good. A big answer for Hernandez. The sophomore averaged 11 points a game, makes it 25-21. 3-pointer Nagel. And the rebound to Jose Garay. Elliott goes around Domingo Ramirez, a youngster, a freshman for Garber, and the ball out of bounds goes back to Garber. Final minute now, 50 seconds to play in the first half. Garber with the basketball on a 4-point lead. Going to get a chance to talk to Jamie Davis, the head coach of the Garber Lady Wolverines at halftime.
Forgot to tell you that, Tom. Just spring it on you real quick.
Well, I will tell you, I can handle it.
You've talked to Jamie a few times before.
I have talked to Jamie quite a bit over the last 17 years since I've been doing ball games in this area.
Good move.
Nagel might have walked. They will call it. Five Garber turnovers. Yeah, the Lady Wolverines, a winner earlier tonight, and they are on their way to state. Garay hands it off on the right side. Raul Reza in the ball game. Ball loose, picked up by Trayvon Bennett for the layup, up and in.
Boy, that was an athletic play there by Bennett.
27-21. And the scoreboard on the north end of the arena just went out. There, it's back up now. 3 seconds, a three-pointer right wing by Elliott comes up short, and we go to halftime. Well, Garber, they led 19-18, but then scored 8 of the last 11 points of the first half to open up a 6-point lead. at 27-21. We'll take a break and be right back. We will talk to Jamie Davis, the head coach for the Garber Lady Wolverines, as they are on their way to state. We're back after this on Squirtle and GarberWolverines.tv.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
This is your moment. You've got what it takes. The grit to get from first steps to finishing touches. You're here to train, to put in the hours, because today's hard work gives you an edge. To get hired, to earn more, to fine-tune a future to be proud of. Career Tech. Get skilled, get paid.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is...
Glad to have you with us halftime at the Stride Bank Center in downtown Enid, and the Garber Wolverines on top of Texhoma, 27-21 in our boys area championship game. And earlier tonight, the Garber Lady Wolverines, they punched their ticket to state again, 3rd year in a row, right, Coach?
Yes, sir.
3rd straight trip to state, 61-60 over Turpin. And first of all, this is a Turpin team that we didn't see a whole lot because they're way out there in the Panhandle, and they weren't ranked all season long, but they had a really gaudy record.
Yes.
And you knew they were going to be good, and they came in and gave you everything that you expected or you wanted from them.
They did. We were expecting that. We had one common opponent, and that was Hooker. Even though early in the year we didn't play Hooker, we played Hooker without Ashland. But, a lot of respect. You've got to win the games in front of you, and they only had 2 losses, and that was to Hooker. So we knew we were going to be in for a dogfight for sure. You
came out attacking and got, 4 straight turnovers and led 11-0, and it was like, wow.
Yes.
But then they call the timeout. They kind of get their feet under them and get back into the ball game, have it tied up by the end of the first quarter. Talk about that sequence there in that first quarter.
It was a picture-perfect start. We were right where we needed to be, and then we just kind of let off the gas for some reason and decided to make it a little exciting.
No doubt about it. In the first half, Ashland Light, a huge first half with 19, and she had to kind of take over. Layla Washington got in the foul trouble, went to the bench, and it was Ashland, who you've seen this from her whole career. She picked up the slack when she had to in that first half.
She played like a senior's supposed to in a big game, didn't she? It was so neat and so nice to see her do that. And, she's been dreaming about those kind of games her whole life, and she just really stepped up for us.
So then Layla gets back in there in the second half, and she carries you in the second half. She scored 17 of her 19 in the second half, and then fouls out in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And at that point, somebody else had to step up, and you did. You were able to finish it.
Well, I just think this group played with a lot of grit tonight. There was a lot of times where we dug a little hole and we could have laid down and just given up and gotten ready for Saturday, but they just willed themselves to win, just played with a lot of gut and heart and grit, and I'm just really proud of them.
A stat that I referenced is the numbers you sent me last week. Camila Gay, 10 free throws attempts all season long, 4 of 10 from the free throw line. She hits 4 huge free throws, 2 in overtime, or 2 in regulation and 2 in overtime down the stretch.
She's a really good free throw shooter. She's a big 6'2" post kid, but she's got such a soft touch on the basketball. And I would be confident with her on the line every time.
Let's talk about the situation you're in now, which I tell you what, getting this win tonight with the way the schedule is huge because we're going to play the state tournament on Thursday. It's Monday already. A couple of teams are going to play tomorrow. and you're going to end up playing one of those teams on Thursday. Talk about what you're going to do and what's going to happen over the next couple of days.
Yeah, we'll play the highest seeded consolation winner, so we'll take a look at that. We kind of have a good idea who it'll be, just kind of how things ended up shaking out tonight, but we'll get a chance to kind of practice a little bit tomorrow and then go scout and see who we're going to get.
So you will get a chance to go to a game tomorrow night.
We will.
You're going to do that. And that's the one thing about it. We've compressed everything. We're going to have a state tournament. It was supposed to start on, Tuesday or Wednesday?
Correct.
But
Tuesday.
now with the weather, they've gone ahead and gone back to the old schedule of Thursday, Friday. Now, are they going to play games like it was in the past with the sub-sites? Because they're planning on playing the whole tournament at the Big House. Do you know what they're going to do on that?
Well,
they can't really play all the games there now in 3 days.
They've selected 3 sites, so Washington, Mustang, and the Big House. So to me, it sounds like 2 groups are going to get to play at the Big House, and there'll be sub-sites for 2 other groups. State tournament meeting is Wednesday at 9 in the morning, so you won't know until 9 in the morning if you play Thursday at 9 in the morning or Thursday at 6 o'clock at night.
Wow.
So it's going to be quite a challenge. But, boy, aren't you glad you're in that situation.
That's exactly right. Have your bags packed and
Absolutely.
go wherever they send you.
That's right. Absolutely.
You've been at Garber for a long time, and you've had this experience many times. Talk about this particular squad and how this season has gone for you and how you feel like getting them back to state for the 3rd year in a row.
Well, first of all, I'm just really proud of them. They've worked so hard, and they do everything that we ask them to do. And, they have the experience. This is an experienced group now. A year or 2 ago, we were painfully young, and now, they're juniors and seniors playing. We're sprinkling some sophomores in there. But, I think we've got as good a chance as anybody. Once you get yourself there, you've got as good a chance as anybody to make some noise. And we just don't want to be satisfied. We're happy and excited to get there, but we'll see what happens.
Coach Davis, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Tell you what, we've had some good times over the past 17 years.
You're my good luck charm, Tom.
I'm hoping we get a chance to be a fan this weekend down at the Big House as well.
That'd be awesome.
Jamie Davis, head coach for the Garber Lady Wolverines, a 61-60 overtime winner over Turpin earlier tonight. We'll take a break. Second half coming up. Garber on top of Texhoma 27-21.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma. Offering around 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour, this is your ultimate tea playground. With a location open in Ardmore and numerous locations coming soon, including the Village in South Oklahoma City, be sure to stop by HTO and experience the best tea you've ever sipped on.
At Bellarmine Company, we know agriculture.
Tom Nelson back with you at the Stride Bank Center in downtown Enid. Halftime, the Garber Wolverine boys on top of Texhoma 27-21. This Class A Area 1 championship game. The winner moves on to state. The loser will take on Arapahoe Butler tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, right here at the Stride Bank Center with a second trip to state on the line. The way this first half played out early on, Texhoma scored the first basket of the ball game, but Garber scored 7 straight, including 2 3-pointers by Aiden Johnston to grab an early 7-2 lead, but it was Texhoma who rallied back to tie it up at 10 at the end of the first quarter. We had the 1 tie and the 1 lead change in the first quarter, but Garber has held the lead. They scored the first 5 points of the second quarter and have kept that lead into the locker room, 27-21. Scoring in the ball game for Texhoma, they were led by Joe Hernandez. He has 8 points. Then Jose Garay, Grayson McGlasson, and Jerry Hernandez with 3 points apiece. Derek Keenan and Carson Elliott with 2 points each. Keenan picked up a couple of fouls and spent most of the first half on the bench after he scored the first basket of the ball game. Garber led by Aiden Johnston. He has 9. David Nagel has 6. Solomon Bishop and Trayvon Bennett with 5. And Tidante Chester with 2. Garber with the basketball underway in quarter number 3 with a 5-point lead. And a nice look to the cutting Solomon Bishop for the layup. And Bishop has 7. The lead is 29-21, which is the biggest lead of the ball game for either team. Adam Dieselhorst will jump back in here as well.
I feel like I haven't done anything, Tom.
Except try to get us back on the air, so that's halfway big.
I'm gonna look at some scores for us. How about that?
Yeah, check that Class A boys scoreboard. Johnston has it on the left wing. Skip pass, right side to Bishop for 3. Off the back iron, no good. The rebound to Joe Hernandez, who averages a double-double. Points and rebounds. Over 10 rebounds a contest. Jose Garay, left side, has it. He wants to attack into the lane. His shot blocked. Out of bounds by Bishop, Solomon Bishop.
Check some scores real quick. Vanos leads Wellston 26-11 at half. Hydro leads Cyril 35-24 at half. And Tushka and Rattan are tied up at 24 at halftime.
You get a chance, check those girls' finals from earlier tonight as well, as the steal and Bishop back the other way, draws the contact. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Our girls' finals in Class A are, use this trusty old Squirtle app real quick.
Bishop will be at the line to shoot 2.
Vanos defeats Okarche 53-47, and Jamie Davis said that's who she believes they will play first round. Hydro Weekly wins 56-39, and Caddo beats Strother 47-40. Is it Strother or is it Strother?
Strother.
Okay.
First free throw is no good. Now, they would play if Okarche wins tomorrow, right?
Well, yes, if Okarche wins tomorrow. My bad, sorry.
Yeah.
Then don't mean any disrespect to.
Yeah. Whoever they play tomorrow.
I'm going to guess there's more Okarche people listening than people from whoever they're playing.
Exactly. Topside Carson Elliott. Lob underneath. Gathering is Jerry Hernandez. Shot is no good, and the rebound is controlled by Nagel. Nagel ahead to Johnston. Aiden all the way to the cup. Finger roll up and in. Aiden Johnston in double figures with 11. It's 32-21. And we'll take a break. Timeout on the floor. 6:28 to play in the third quarter. You're watching it on Squirtle and GarberWolverines.tv.
At Bellarmine Company, we know agriculture. Every day we actively value, market, and sell farmland and farm equipment. We also provide comprehensive insurance products for crops, farm equipment, and farm liability. This provides us a true understanding of the rural way of life, resulting in a better service for our customers. There is a difference. We'd be honored to show you. Find out more at callbellamy.com. That is callbellamy.com.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how...
6:28 to play in the third quarter. Garber has pushed their lead to 11 now, double figures at 32-21.
We need to make sure we remind any of the fans out there that are interested. Tomorrow we will be covering the regional championship games at Perry, so that will be Perry and Lindsay girls and Washington and Hennessy boys.
All right. The one, the only Todd Miller
Yes.
and yourself will have the call over there.
That's correct.
I haven't seen Perry's new gym. You get a chance to see that.
I know. I haven't been in it, but I've seen a lot of pictures. It's a nice gym.
So Texhoma down by 11. And another empty trip. Great defensive stop. Ahead to Trayvon Bennett. Missed it. Tipped by Nagel, no good. And the rebound cleared by Jerry Hernandez. He'll put the dribble on the floor. Floated ahead to, actually it was Joe off to Jerry. And Jerry missed the shot. Too many Hernandezes out there.
A great contest.
Here comes Nagel. Garber can take some time here and look for something good if they push that lead to double figures with 5:35 to play in the third.
Ooh, had him. Just needed to wait another count.
There's a deep three, knocked down. Trayvon Bennett, his second three-pointer tonight. He has 8 points. And it's now 35-21. It's an 8-0 run to start the third quarter. And dating back to the first half, it's a 10-0 run. There's an answer. That was Carson Elliott. He's got 4. And the last time Texhoma scored, they scored to make it 25-21. So now it's 35-23. And it took over 3 minutes for Texhoma to score to start the second half. This Texhoma team, they beat Moreland and Districts by 23, 60-37. Hammered Frontier 63-31 and then knocked off ranked Arapahoe Butler, shot missing, 52-49 last week in the regional final. They've won 7 straight ball games and 11 of 12. They're 4-6 against ranked teams this season. That's all the information I would have told you in the pregame, but we didn't have one. So backside rebound by Carson Elliott. He finishes. Now 4 straight scored for Texhoma to get back within 10. And there's an answer. Three-pointer for Trayvon Bennett. He's in double figures now with 11.
And boy, his shot looks really good tonight.
He is feeling it. 2 3-pointers here in the second half. Foul from behind by Sullivan Bishop will be his first, and free throws are coming for Carson Elliott. This Texhoma squad made it to state last year. Lost to Hydro Weekly in the first round, 58-52. And the last time these two teams played each other, as the free throw up and good by Elliott, who has 7 points. In the regionals back in 2020 on February 20th, that was when Garber went on to win the state championship. They beat Texhoma on that run, 73-38. There's a finish inside on the offensive rebound by Joe Hernandez. Makes it 38-28. So I guess if Garber can get the win here tonight over Texhoma, it bodes well because they knocked off Texhoma on the way to the state championship 2 years ago. Garay picks up his dribble, leaves it out high for Elliott. Carson Elliott. Good defense by Sullivan Bishop. Right corner 3 for Garay. It's no good. Offensive rebound underneath. There's Joe Hernandez. And Hernandez is fouled, and he's kind of a beast inside. We talk about how he averages over 10 rebounds a game. You can see why. He's just a horse.
Yeah, he has been dominating the glass, and that's usually something that Garber typically does not have trouble with.
So Hernandez to the free throw line, his first trip to the line tonight. He is a 48% free throw shooter as he knocks down the first one. Shoots 47% from the field and 48% from the free throw line. And that's one thing about this Texhoma team. When you look at the numbers, not a very good free throw shooting team. As he goes 1 for 2. That was last touch though by Garber, so Texhoma is going to get it back. Garay open 3 in the corner. Rebound to Solomon Bishop. He wants to go coast to coast in a hurry, but he missed it. And the rebound is taken by Derek Keenan. Keenan in the half court. Shovel it off to Elliott. Under 3 to play in the third quarter. Elliott to Garay on the baseline. Garay with the right hand up and in. Jose Garay has 5. That'll prompt a timeout. It's a 7-point game. Texhoma scored 6 straight. And we will take a break. 2:47 to play in the third. You're watching it on Squirtle and GarberWolverines.tv.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
2:47 to play in the third quarter. Garber with the 7-point lead, but a moment ago it was a 15-point lead at 38-23. And so a little 6-0 run. And let's see, it's actually 10 of the last 13 points scored by Texhoma. And Garber has the basketball, up 7. Three-pointer right side. That time Trayvon Bennett misses it. Fight for the rebound underneath and a tie-up, but it will go back to Texhoma. Into the half court comes Jose Garay. Top side to Keenan. Keenan to the baseline, into the corner now. Floats it back out high to Elliott. Carson Elliott cut off. Finds Joe Hernandez in traffic. No good, gets his own rebound. Stick back, no good. He'll fight for his rebound again and score. Just a warrior. Hernandez has 13. 38-33, 5-point game. Nice run by Texhoma to crawl back into this one. There's a big answer for Solomon Bishop. He's in double figures with 11. 41-33, the lead back to 8, under 2 minutes to play in the third. Right side, 8-footer, no good for Elliott. Here comes Trayvon Bennett motoring through traffic, ahead to Bishop. One hands it across the court, right side to Nagel. Bishop back out high to Nagel. We've got Mark and Solomon out there right now. The Bishops. Oh, Tydante Chester nearly had his pocket picked by Garay. Now a minute to play in the third. Pass into the near corner, tipped out of bounds, almost thrown away. I've got to say, as you see, I said this last week too, Fletcher Reed is one of the most dapper coaches in Oklahoma. The bow tie is looking good. Remember, he was known for that. We saw that when he was at Snyder. He can pull it off. He brought it with him up here to Garber. If you're going to play well, you got to dress well as well. Is that correct? You dress well as well? I don't know. I guess it is if I say it. Nagel ball poked into the backcourt. They're going to say over and back. So the turnover. And so Texhoma has it with 22 seconds to play in the third. They're down by 8. And Jose Garay into the half court, picked up by Bennett. Ten seconds to play in the third. In the lane, Joe Hernandez off the window and in. Joe Hernandez with 15. 41-35 with 2.6 seconds to play in the quarter. So Texhoma could go into the fourth quarter only down 6. Ty Chester, runner at the buzzer, no good. Oh, they're going to go offensive. Ty Chester just picked up a foul. His third. That could be big. And we'll go to a break. We go to the fourth quarter. Garber 41, Texhoma 35. You're watching it on Squirtle and GarberWolverines.tv.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
There's something different about Coldwell.
We go to the fourth quarter. Can Garber make it a sweep tonight? The Lady Wolverines already on their way to state as they beat Turpin 61-60 in overtime earlier. And Garber leads Texhoma in the boys game 41-35. But Texhoma game, they were down 15. They came crawling back. They've got it back to within 6. Joe Hernandez, 6'1 junior, post player for them, has 15 points, probably has at least 10, 15 rebounds as well, as he has just been a warrior for Texhoma. So Garber on the inbounds. They start the fourth quarter, nearly a 5-second count. High post Ty Chester misses the 17-footer. And on the rebound, they're going to get Carson Elliott. We're about taking the head off of Trayvon Bennett. Or did they? They call the foul there? I thought they did. They didn't announce it, though. Yeah, yep. So on the inbound, right side to Nagel. Out high to Bennett. Back to Nagel for 3. That one short. Rebound taken off the bounce by Derek Keenan, and he was fouled. It's on Mark Bishop. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 4. Texhoma only 2 team fouls on them here in the second half. Winner moves on to state. The loser will take on Arapahoe Butler tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for that second trip to state. Garay jump stop in the lane, in traffic, shot blocked by Ty Chester. He just held his ground and put his arms up. And so Garber gets the ball with that 6-point lead. Ty out high, hands off to Solomon Bishop. He'll try a 3 top of the key. Money. 14 for Solomon Bishop. Back to a 9-point game, 44-35. Try to work it into the post and trying to find Jerry Hernandez. The ball got away from him, but in a reach in on Garber. Or will they just say the ball was last touched by Garber? It's going to be Texhoma basketball. How many T-Towns are there out in the Panhandle? I just hit them all. 3-pointer left side, Elliott. Rebound, Ty Chester. Tried to throw a touchdown pass. The fly pattern to Aiden Johnston, incomplete. So Texhoma, another chance to get back within 6. They trail by 9. Gray across the timeline, passes over to the left wing to Carson Elliott. Nice bounce pass inside. Joe Hernandez shot, and then Hernandez fouled. He fouled David Nagel. So Hernandez will pick up his 3rd. And Texhoma picks up some pressure in the backcourt. Mark Bishop is double teamed across the timeline. Now they've got the numbers. Tydante Chester finds the cutting Solomon Bishop. Bishop underneath, cut off, back out high down to Johnston. Left corner, there's Nagel for 3. And the rebound offensively by Aiden Johnston, and he scores right in front of the goal. 13 for him tonight. 46-35, and Aiden Johnston has really had a nice run in the postseason. Now a timeout. And I think it's the official stops play just to get Jerry Hernandez out of the ball game. I think he might got popped in the head. He's holding his head sitting on the bench now. Elliott. Out high to Keenan. Keenan. Tell you what, great Garber defense. He was like a brick wall. Keenan went into it. Garay, bounce pass inside. Hernandez blocked, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he was fouled. Should be on Aiden Johnston. It's his 2nd. Joe Hernandez at the line, a team-high 15 points tonight. Matter of fact, game-high scoring honors at this point. Now he has 16. Second free throw make here gets him back under 10. Tydante Chester is going to take a break. There you go. It's a 9-point game. 17 for Joe Hernandez. Nagel in the half court accelerates, pulls up, little 10-footer, spins out. Here come the Red Devils. Right side, Keenan, and he's going to be called for double dribble. Good call. Took the official a moment to find his whistle, but it was a good call. Almost looked like he heard it from the crowd and then blew the whistle, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt to say that he double clutched on the blow. Under 5 to play in the ball game. Garber by 9. They are looking to get to state again. Won the state championship 2 years ago. Got beat in the first round by Hydro Eakley in the first round. Trayvon Bennett, that basket has 13. And now a tie-up, and the arrow stays on that end with Texhoma. So Texhoma has it. Sideline throw in, free throw line extended over in front of the Texhoma bench. Jerry Hernandez back into the ballgame after he was injured. Offensive rebound. Joe Hernandez, they're going to call him for the offensive foul. Ty Chester got set and went down hard. Good job by Ty Chester to draw that foul. Nobody knocks him down that quickly, but Joe Hernandez will pick up his 4th foul. More Squirtle action coming your way tomorrow night. Todd Miller and Adam Dieselhorst will be in Perry for Class 3A Regional Championship action. Of course, you're going to find games on Squirtle. Just go on there You'll find something to watch tomorrow night, but I know we're going to have the Game of the Week crew for you tomorrow night. Punching tickets to area. Ty Chester, that's only his second field goal of the night. He only has 4 points. 13-point game, 50-37. Halfway through the fourth quarter, 4 minutes to play. Garber 4 minutes away from getting back to state again. Now a travel on Joe Hernandez. So Garber has it. 3:53 and all the way to the cup, and David Nagel just showed the defender the ball and took it right to the cup and laid it up and in. Little ball fake makes it 52-37. Timeout Texhoma. The 15-point lead is reestablished. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching it on Squirtle, brought to you by High Plains Insurance.
Banker Realty 3. Yes, we are updating our look to match this ever-changing world. The star on our new logo represents the North Star, the star used by weary travelers to lead them home. And that is Coldwell Banker Realty 3's mission, leading our customers to home. New look, same great company since 1983, the North Star and Coldwell Banker Realty 3, leading you home.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Back with you at the Stride Bank Center in Enid, Texhoma with the basketball. Trailing Garber now by 15. Ties their biggest deficit of the ball game with 3:37 to play. Three-pointer in the corner for Jerry Hernandez. He knocks it down to get it back to 12. That's his second three-pointer of the night. And I take it back, that was actually Joe knocking that one down. So he has got 20 points now, not Jerry. 35 instead of 31. And it does make it 52-40. So the lead is 12, and the ball out of bounds gives Texhoma a chance to set up, try to get a steal here. Inbound to Nagel. They head to a streaking Mark Bishop. Bishop shovels off to Ty Chester. And Chester going to the free throw line to shoot two. As he was fouled by Elliott. It's his third personal foul. Take it back, they've got him for 4. Ty Chester, first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he cashes it in. One of 2. 53-40. Pull up on the right side. The contested shot no good by Elliott. Offensive rebound. They'll reset out high. Garay. Right side to Jerry Hernandez. Hernandez in the lane misses the shot. Rebound Elliott. Left side. There is a 3 by Joe Hernandez. And a foul on the rebound that will go against Garber. Ty Chester picks it up. It's his 4th. Team foul number 6 for the Wolverines. Under 3 minutes to play now, 2:54. Inbound to Jerry Hernandez, and he'll spin to the basket and figure out a way to finish. He has 5. 53-42. 11-point lead, but Texhoma running out of time, and a timeout called by Fletcher Reed. Let's take a break and pay a bill or two. 2:37 to play, 53-42 Garber. You're watching this Area 1 Class A championship game on Squirtle's Game of the Week and on GarberWolverines.tv.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for...
.237 to play, and the fans are doing the Baby Shark song. You know it's the Stride Bank Center when they play Baby Shark. I kind of started that tradition over there playing that, and now it's become a bit of a tradition here. Kind of an annoying tradition, but it is a tradition. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst has slipped over into the producer-engineer role. It's been one of those nights on the Squirtle Game of the Week. We're just darn glad we're having a chance to bring it to you, because that's been up in the air as well throughout the evening. So Garber with the basketball, leading by 11 now, and now a travel. Solomon Bishop called for traveling. The pressure in the backcourt paid off, and Texhoma gets it back. Into Jose Garay into the half court. Left side, there is Jerry Hernandez. Joe's had 20 points tonight to lead the way for the Red Devils. And Garay is fouled. Pick it back at is actually Carson Elliott who was fouled. Tydante Chester may. No, it's going to go against Aiden Johnston. So the team foul number 7, so free throws are coming. Carson Elliott, he's a 59% free throw shooter. He's at the stripe for 1 and 1. And he misses the front end. Ooh, and now a reach-in foul from behind on Jerry Hernandez, and that will be team foul number 7. So we're going to traipse it down to the other end and shoot free throws. And it will be David Nagel to the stripe. He's 1 for 2 at the line tonight. He has 8 points. This is a 1 and 1. David Nagel, a big game last week in that championship game win over Vicey, the region championship game. Regionally, he had 15 in that contest. Had 8 on that previous Thursday night in the first regional game. Had 8 against Laverne. And he knocks down the free throw. And 2 for 2. Lead back to 13, 55-42. Garber 6 for 9 at the free throw line. Just wanted to figure that out for you as they've been shooting pretty well from the line. That's 66%. Under 2 to play in the ball game. 55-42. Pull up in the lane by Elliott. No good. Offensive rebound. Hernandez can't finish. Let's get another opportunity here. Garay. Quick 3 by Grayson McGlasson, which is no good. The rebound. Ty had it for a moment, that he lost the basketball underneath. Joe Hernandez gathers and scores. 22 for Joe Hernandez. And Texhoma will get it back. Actually going to be free throws coming. David Nagel picked up his first. McGlasson's free throw up and in. Grayson McGlasson, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. He averages 3 points and 2 rebounds a game, also 1 assist. Can get it back to 9 with a make right here, and he does. 5 points for the sophomore McGlasson. .55-46. Against the pressure, Elliott got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. He'll try it again. Inbound, Nagel gets it right back to Johnston. Johnston with the nice move all the way to the basket for the layup. Aiden Johnston, coast to coast, he has 15. 57-46. Garay, a step back three, top of the key. And over the backboard out of bounds with 1:04 to play. Looks like Garber's going to win their 23rd game of the season. They'll be 23-3 and on their way to state. I think you're right that 3 or 4 years, so at least 3. They won the state championship in 2020, made it the year before that. Or take it back, 2021, the year after that. And I think they might have made it in 19. And a turnover here on the near sideline. And what a great first year for Fletcher Reed. Takes over a very talented team, and you wonder with coaching changes and different systems and such. But this Garber team has not missed a beat. And they're going right back to where they're used to being at. That's the state tournament. Maybe a chance to play at the Big House again. We're not too sure what the scheduling is going to be. Hernandez misses. The rebound underneath by Solomon Bishop, but then he's fouled with 29 seconds to play. Jose Garay picks up his second. So Bishop to the stripe. 14 for the freshman. I'll take it back, he's a senior. And the second one misses. 58-46. Oh, there's a potential 4-point play. That's not what you want to see if you're Fletcher Reed. Last thing you want to see is any hope they might have with 23 seconds left. And that's McGlasson knocking down the triple. He's got 8, a chance for one more at the line. It's 58-49. Fletcher Reed just wants to get his hardware and get out of here and start thinking about the state tournament. So it's 58-50. And a trap in the backcourt. And Bennett is fouled, so he'll go to the line. Garay will pick up his third. Good night tonight for Trayvon Bennett. 13 points, first trip to the line. And inside 20 seconds to play. Three-pointer right side by Elliott. Rebound, Tydante Chester. And that should do it. In the hands of Nagel into the half court, and he will dribble it out. Garber is going back to state. (58-50) the final. Garber now 23-3 and on their way to the state tournament. Texhoma will turn around and play tomorrow. They fall to 20-6. We'll stay here and let the Wolverine fans who are tuning in get a chance to watch their Wolverines grab the hardware. The Area Winners Bracket Championship. And one of those first trips to state. And now Texhoma turns around. They will play Arapahoe Butler tomorrow night here at 8 o'clock. Garber Superintendent Will Jones is getting used to this. Of course, he's been on the receiving end of these trophies over the past few years. So the Wolverines are on their way to state again. We'll take a break and our postgame show begins after this. 58-50 your final. You've been watching it on Squirtle and GarberWolverines.tv. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma. Offering around 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour, this is your ultimate tea playground. With a location open in Ardmore and numerous locations coming soon, including the Village in South Oklahoma City, be sure to stop by HTO and experience the best tea you've ever sipped on.
At Bellamy & Company, we know agriculture. Every day we actively value, market, and sell farmland and farm equipment. We also provide comprehensive insurance products for crops, farm equipment, and farm liability. This provides us a true understanding of the rural way of life, resulting in a better service for our customers. There is a difference. We'd be honored to show you. Find out more at callbellamy.com. That is callbellamy.com.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Well, the Garber Wolverines are on their way to state again. They knock off Texhoma 58-50. We're joined by Fletcher Reed, the head coach for the Garber Wolverines. And first of all, Coach, if I'm going to do Garber games and I have to interview you after the game, I better start dressing better. Because you are looking good. I better make sure we turn your microphone up here real quick. That'll do it right there. But you're looking good tonight, and I know you always do.
Thank you,
and I
sir.
guess when you look good, you play good. That's
that's what I've been taught since a young age. Mom said, "Dress well, test well." I mean, this is probably our test, right? We trying to get to try to get back to the state tournament.
Let's talk about tonight's game a little bit. You come in and you take a look at a team from Texhoma you don't know a whole lot about. They got some size inside, got some pretty good guards, and really, you came out and jumped out early. They made a run at you to get back at you at the end of the first quarter, but then it was that second quarter that you kind of pulled away and never gave them the chance to get back in the lead again.
Yeah, second quarter was big. I thought just early we kind of set the tone on the glass. The Hernandez brothers, I mean, they're strong inside and out, and they attack the glass. Even their guards do a really good job attacking the glass. So we knew that would be a big key tonight, and I thought in that second quarter that's where we got some boards and got into our transition looks and got some layups in transition, and that's what got us that lead.
One thing – when I look at the scoring tonight, you've got 5 starters, and on any given night, anybody can step up. And like Ty ends up offensively with 5 points, but you've got Aiden with a couple of big threes to get you going early on. You have 4 players in double figures, and it just seems like you've got the talent, but you've got the kids that know how to step up and make it happen in big games.
Yeah, definitely do, and they play the game the right way. I mean, we always talk about making that one more pass, or if you engage 2 defenders, let's find the open man, and that's a credit to the balanced scoring that you're talking about, because we're not – I mean, at times we do force things, but we like to pride ourselves on our ball movement, sharing the basketball, and our teamwork, and that's why the scorebook looks that way. Plus, they're really talented kids.
No doubt about it. I want to ask you about your situation as you come over from Snyder. You went to state last year with Snyder, and you come into a Garber situation, a pretty darn good situation, but there is some pressure on you because you've got to continue that. Talk about you coming to Garber and the situation that you stepped into.
Well, I mean, just coming into it, you hear about Garber every single year and kind of the tradition that they have, the program and success they've had. And so, I mean, I wanted to be a part of that. And you talk about the pressure that comes along with it. I mean, I think I want to be in a spot where there is that pressure to make the state tournament. I mean, that should be expectation. So it fit. I love the kids. They work hard. They fit the system well, and hopefully we can keep the success going into next week.
Yeah, I mentioned as Will Jones was handing you the hardware, he handed it to Jamie in the first game, talking about how he's getting used to that. I'm going, no, he's used to getting that hardware.
That's the truth.
And now he gets to hand it off to you. It's got to be very satisfying for him and the whole program, I imagine,
yeah.
the whole school.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a lot of success here, and he's still, obviously, he's around being the superintendent, super supportive of everything we do. And, I mean, that's a pretty cool moment, those seniors going to get that area championship plaque from their previous coach. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're both elated at that.
I want to ask you about, and I talked to Jamie about this at halftime when I interviewed her, about the situation now with the weather pushing back the state tournament, how big a deal it is really this year in particular to get this win tonight, to get a couple of extra days before the state tournament starting on Thursday.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, obviously now we can kind of take a breath tomorrow, maybe go scout if we can try to guess the bracket the correct way, which is always beneficial. But, I mean, with the way that it is, everything this week, one day off just for legs and being in shape could prove to be huge down the stretch.
I would imagine it won't take too much to get the guys up. You know, it won't take much going to the state tournament.
No, I'm sure they're fired up right now. They're ready to go. And, I mean, we've kind of put it on our playoff shirts, never satisfied. I mean, this is a huge win, but I know this team, I know these seniors, they got bigger things on their mind, so I'm sure they're going to be fired up, ready to try to make that happen.
Well, so far so good. New coach, same result. Garber's going to state.
Yes, sir. I love it.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Coach
Thank
Fletcher
you.
Reed. We appreciate your time. And let's go ahead and put a wrap on this one really quick. 58-50 the final. Let's go ahead and get you these numbers really quick. Texhoma led by Joe Hernandez. He had 22. He was the only Red Devil in double figures. Grayson McGlasson had 9 points. Carson Elliott with 7. Jose Garay and Jerry Hernandez with 5 points apiece. And then Derek Keenan with 2. For Garber, they were led. Balanced scoring tonight. Solomon Bishop had 15, as did Aiden Johnston. Trayvon Bennett with 13. David Nagel with 10. Ty Dante Chester with 5. Garber going on to state 23-3 the record. They'll find out who they play after tomorrow night's games. And for Texhoma, they fall to 20-6, and they will play tomorrow night right here, 8 o'clock, against Arapahoe Butler to punch a second trip to state in this Class A Area 1 tournament. Been a long night of basketball, a couple of good ball games, and we've been kind of making our way through the technical difficulties. We're so glad we could bring it to you. Thank the whole crew, Sean Weibling, and, of course, Adam Dieselhorst, and our camera guy tonight, Jake Ronk. And don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to be in Perry. I won't be. Todd Miller and Adam Dieselhorst. We will be somewhere next week as well, but Adam Dieselhorst and Todd Miller will be in Perry tomorrow night for Class 3A regional action. Have a great night. Don't forget to catch the action tomorrow. Always go to Scourdle and find out. You're going to find a ball game on there. Getting into baseball now as well. But we're so glad to have you with us. And thanks for watching the Scourdle Game of the Week, also on GarberWolverines.tv.